eco-friendly leather complex in the world, which was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister. The complex has 8 modules of common effluent treatment plant with 40 million liters of water we treat every day. It houses around 500 tanneries, and another 400 tanneries are going to be set up in the leather complex very shortly. In addition, leather complex houses 100 leather goods units and 25 industrial leather goods units. We also have solid landfill site at Calcutta Leather Complex. Under the active support of Chief Minister, the leather industry of West Bengal has embarked upon an ambitious project of mega leather cluster at Calcutta Leather Complex. Government of West Bengal is also establishing a state-of-the-art footwear park at 62 acres of land at Calcutta Leather Complex, which will house about 100 footwear and components units, and another non-leather footwear park at 87 acres of land at Calcutta Leather Complex. The Calcutta Leather Complex is one of the modern and biggest leather clusters in the world, where currently 500,000 workers are employed. 5 lakh workers are working there. Some of the biggest leather footwear manufacturers from Taiwan and Korea have shown interest in shifting their manufacturing hub from China to Kolkata at Calcutta Leather Complex due to favorable business environment. I'm sure investors from Spain will be proud to invest in this world-class facility center at Calcutta, and I also cordially inviting the investors in the 7th edition of Bengal Global Business Summit, which is scheduled to be on November 21 and 22 in Kolkata. Think leather, think Bengal. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Juneja. We now have 3 very esteemed dignitaries from the Spain-Barcelona side to address us and enlighten us. First comes Mr. Jacinto Soler Matutes, Director for International Relations, PMEC. PMEC is one of the most important industry organizations in Spain in this region of Catalonia. Founded in 1977 and enlarged in 1997, PMEC is today described as the most representative employers' confederation representing the overwhelming majority of enterprises in Catalonia. Mr. Matutes, please.
Hello, bona tarda, good afternoon, Shupushonta, Honorable Chief Minister, distinguished guests from India. First of all, I would like to thank Ambassador Patnaik for inviting us to this event. As has been said, we are representing the small and medium-sized enterprises in Catalonia. And I also thank the Indian Embassy team led by Ms. Rani for putting together this event in a very short time. Then, of course, I would like to warmly welcome the delegates from West Bengal, Shagoto. Sorry for my Bengali, which is not very good. First of all, I would like to give you a few words about Spain. You know that Spain probably is a less popular destination for business in India, so I would like to give you a few words about Spain so that you are assured that you are in the right place today. Spain is the 4th economy by GDP in the EU. It's the 3rd destination for FDI, foreign direct investment in the EU, with 33 billion euros last year. And it's the 2nd tourist destination in the world with 71 million visitors in 2022, only after France. Spain is a very competitive economy with annual exports worth almost 400 billion euros as in closing in 2022, which was actually an all-time record high. And within Spain, Catalonia is a major economic hub. We represent 25% of GDP and almost 1/3 of Spanish exports. Catalonia is a very strong manufacturing base in South Europe for vehicles, chemicals, plastics, pharma, food, drinks, and fashion as well. For Europe, Asia, and Africa, along the Suez Canal route. As an example, the port of Barcelona is handling 30% of the Spanish trade with all Asia and almost half of the Spanish trade with India. Besides such strong facts, Spain, as you already know, is a global soft power through sports, art, education, and culture. thanks to the Spanish language, which is spoken by 500 million speakers in 21 countries across the world. In this context, in our economies, small and medium-sized enterprises play an essential role today. There are 400,000 SMEs in Catalonia, 3 million SMEs in Spain, and 25 million SMEs in Europe. We always use the European Commission definition of SME, which is a company with fewer than 250 workers. SMEs employ here 70% of the workforce and contribute 60% of the GDP, private GDP, to not only Catalonia, but also in Spain and also at European level. What we do in PIMEC is that we basically advocate on behalf of SMEs to make sure that all government levels, from local to European level, take into consideration the interest and the needs of SMEs in all their policies and regulations. As an example, just last week, the European Commission announced an ambitious support package for SMEs, which is known as an SME Relief Package. It took us and our sister organization in Brussels, SME United, almost a decade to achieve this goal. But finally, we got this package last week, which we are looking forward to the implementation. Sometimes authorities forget that all big businesses, all big multinationals have once been a small company, and they were lucky enough to grow to become multinationals. Also, PIMEC and our counterpart in Brussels, SME United, we have together advocated for deeper ties between India and the EU. In our proposals for the Spanish presidency of the EU, which is ongoing until December, and also for the coming EU term after the June European elections, we have urged the EU to move towards a very ambitious trade and investment agreement with India, at least as deep as our current agreements with, for example, Japan or Korea. So I today encourage our Indian guests to explore partnerships with the Spanish SMEs, which I'm sure are eager to do business, to explore business with India along with their local counterparts. Y para las empresas españolas aquí presentes, me gustaría simplemente animarles a considerar India como un mercado prioritario. No les voy a dar muchos datos, solamente les voy a decir, por ejemplo, que la media de edad en India es de 28 años, frente a 38 en China o 45 en España. Creo que es un entorno ideal y apropiado para introducir nuevas marcas, nuevos productos. Y India hoy día no es solo una potencia global a nivel demográfico, sino también en talento, innovación, fabricación, consumo y creatividad. Creo que muchos empresarios perdimos la oportunidad de China hace unos años y realmente, por favor, espero que no perdamos la oportunidad de India. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Matutes. We now request Mr. Kilian Garcia, Director of International Department, Foment, to address us. To contextualize, Foment Dal Tribal Nacional is a federation that has represented entrepreneurs and the powerful Catalan industry since 1771. It is seen as a major industry organization in the southwestern region of Spain. Mr. Garcia.
Thank you so much. Well, Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, thank you so much for being here with us today. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Spain, it's a pleasure to see you again. Honorable guest of the West Bengal delegation. Well, it's quite difficult to say something after the intervention of my dear friend Yasin, because he said almost everything, all the figures that are important for this event. First of all, I would like to introduce a little bit of Fomenta. As you may know, we are the oldest business association, at least in Europe. It's true that we represent the big companies, so the global companies of Catalonia and Spain, but we also represent entrepreneurs. we have a huge community now, and we are working on that because Barcelona, it's a hub for startups in Southern Europe, and we also represent medium and small enterprise. It's true that it's something that we share with BMEC, with BMEC, so we are always trying to work together in that file. And I would like to just to say some words because everything it's been said. A warm and sincere welcome to each one of you. And I would like to extend a special, of course, welcome to our respected guests, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal and the Ambassador of India to Spain. Behind honored by your President, and we look forward to hearing your insights and visions for the future of economic cooperation between West Bengal and Catalonia, Spain. I have to say that since I was young, I had strong feelings for India, and after what I heard, I wanted to go there and because of the culture and their people. So I cannot wait. And of course, I have to say some words because, Mr. Ambassador, I would like to extend my gratitude to you. As ambassador, you have been a bridge builder between the two nations. Your efforts in strengthening the bilateral relations between India and Spain have been admirable. And we are delighted to have you today with us. And your presence serves as a testimony of the commitment of the Indian Embassy in promoting economic collaboration. West Bengal and Catalonia, these two regions, although geographically distant, share common goals that connect them through the wall of trade, commerce, and economic cooperation. West Bengal and Catalonia have each experienced unique economic trajectory. West Bengal is well known for its diverse economy with agricultural, manufacturing, and service sectors. Playing pivotal roles. On the other hand, Catalonia has emerged as one of the Spain economic centers known for its thriving industrial and technology sectors. The economic relations between these two important regions have been primarily driven by trade in recent years. West Bengal exports varied products including textile, chemicals, and agricultural goods, while Catalonia has a strong presence in manufacturing technology and automotive industries. The exchange of goods and services between these two regions has not only most promising avenues for collaboration lies in the field of technology and innovation. Catalonia has a flourishing tech ecosystem, as I said before, with startups and research centers at the forefront of innovation. On the other hand, West Bengal, with its young and skilled workforce, can become a valuable fit from joint ventures, research partnerships, and technology transfers. So we have seen in the last 2 weeks in the summit that was held in New Delhi, it was a complete success, and we have seen how Europe and India can make ties stronger. So we are really happy to see that because it's not only that we are trying to foster, as BMEC is doing at the EU level, the relations between both countries, with the European Union and India. For us, India is a key player in the region. It's not only a friend, it's more than that. And we have today an amazing opportunity because we have a lot of the Indian companies, and in the same place we have a lot of Catalan companies, not only big, but also the small and medium enterprises. And as Jacinth said, please take the advantage of today. We have the honor to have this amazing delegation coming from India. Please share your experience, talk to each other, and I'm sure that we will see in the future not only more trade between both regions, but also investments in both directions. That is what we want. Not only Catalan companies going there, that of course it's like we want Catalan companies to be in India and to produce in India, but also we are more than happy to welcome investments from India to Catalonia. So please enjoy amazing opportunity, and I would like once again to thank the Indian Embassy because of your kind invitation and all the guests that we have today with us, and of course the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal. Thanks so much for being here, and I'm sure that we will have more opportunities to talk in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Now will speak Mr. Amadeo Hensana, Director, Economic and Business Department, CASA Asia. CASA Asia is a main body for public diplomacy in Spain on Asia Pacific. They facilitate the exchange of cultures and projects of common interest between Spain and the countries of Asia Pacific to achieve better knowledge and mutual understanding. Mr. Hensana.
Honorable Chief Minister, Chief Secretary, His Excellency, the Indian Ambassador in Spain, to distinguished guests. First of all, I would like to thank actually the Indian delegation to come here to Barcelona. As I have said before, actually, the institution that I represent, CASA Asia, is an institution that was created around 22 years ago to foster relationships between Catalonia, between Spain, with Asian countries, and especially with India. And I think that actually CASA Asia is comprised or is led by the Spanish Ministry of Foreign Affairs, also in cooperation with the City Hall of Barcelona, the City Hall of Madrid, and also the government of Catalonia. And CASA Asia was created and has its headquarters in Barcelona for a very important reason, which is that actually the tradition of Catalan companies and companies from Barcelona in actually doing business with Asia has been a really long tradition for many years. And that's one of the main reasons why actually CASA Asia is here. We are working not only in the business field, which I represent, but also we have a lot of exchanges in other fields like culture, for instance. We organize cinema festivals with Indian films. We organize exhibitions. We also actually try to foster academic exchange between universities. So we have been all these 22 years actually trying to foster relationship with India. On the other side, I think that the momentum now actually to establish business relationship with India is quite good. At the EU level, for instance, Kilian was mentioning that actually, there's this strategic partnership between the EU and India. In fact, this is the third, and it was signed a couple of years ago. We're talking about the two largest democracies in the world. We do share a lot of values. And also, we have a very important, actually, connectivity partnership that comprises fields like, for instance, the digital connectivity, transport connectivity, energy connectivity, and also people-to-people connectivity. So it's a good momentum. And as has been said before, actually, both in Spain and in Catalonia, we have very strong industries, and we are willing to cooperate with India and with West Bengal in fields like infrastructure, like food, for instance, health, energy, especially renewable energies, machinery, retail, or automotive industry. So I think we are very honored, actually, to have all the delegation here. We expect concrete results in interaction between companies, and at CASA Asia, we are at your disposal, actually, to help in that mission. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we finally invite Her Excellency Mamata Banerjee here, in the manner of quantifiable data-based context setting, it should be said that during her stewardship in last 12 years, there has been 3.5 times increase in the gross state domestic product in West Bengal. In 2010-11, it was US dollars. In 2010-11, it was US dollars 55.5 billion. In 2022-23, it has become US dollars 187.34 billion. West Bengal, during her tenure, is one of the fastest growing economies in India. It has grown at 8.41% in 2022-23. Bengal's GDP will be more than 200 billion euros in 2023-24. It is with this economic confidence that Her Excellency comes here, and I request our chief guest, Her Excellency, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, kindly to deliver her address now.
my brothers and sisters from Spain, Barcelona, especially who are present here today. Thank you very much coming over here. Buenos dias. Good morning to all of you. Much gusto. Our Excellency, our Ambassador, Mr. Patnaik, Dinesh Patnaik, our Chief Secretary, Mr. Dwivedi, our CMO Advisor, Alapon Bandyopadhyay, my Principal Secretary, Gautam Sanyal, our Industry Secretary, Bandhana, our great industrialists like Harsh Neutia, Umesh Chaudhuri, Ujjal, then Prashant, then Mittal, then Dugar, then from Bengal CI Porting, and last but not least, the Tarun Jhunjhunwala. They all belongs to big industry, and also I accompany with some media also. They are also sitting behind you, and they are watching the performance of yours and ours. Not yours, but ours. My brother, Mr. Matiteshu, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Amadou Hansana, and India Chamber of Commerce President, Mr. Mahunka, Mr. Mehul Mahunka. You know, we have a close connection between India and Spain. And I am from West Bengal. I am proud to say that West Bengal now leads the country, the India. And I love my motherland. Everybody, we love our motherland, our country. And in Europe, Spain started the Renaissance revolution. And in India, it is Bengal. That similarity is there. I appreciate your paintings, your culture, your film, your books. And of course, we are football crazy. When you play the ground, we watch your players full night. They don't go to sleep. They only see how you are playing. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of Ronaldo. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of Messi. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of this Ronaldinho. Even Messi went to Kolkata before a few days ago. Pele also not alive, but he also went to Kolkata. And you know that India is the forefront of the cricket also. So Sourav Ganguly, our ex-chairman, ex-captain, he also came with us, but he just left because of today our son, sisters, our daughter study. I'm proud to say that within these 2-3 days, we have already signed MOU with your favorite La Liga, the joint partner to guide us, to advise us for sports. And we have already decided, they asked me the land to create the infrastructure, and they will visit us. But instead of visiting them, we have already handed over, because we are ready to hand over the stadium to them, full-fledged stadium, so that they nurture our boys and girls. You'll be happy to know that so many Spanish players, they are playing with our ISL and IPL group also. I used to meet them in every times. And they're very lovable, affectionate, and very talented. I appreciate your talent. We love paintings, you love paintings. We love music, you love music. You love football, we are crazy of football. Now, we love the hospitality, you also love his hospitality. Nowadays, the world have become just like a family. There is no, only the geographic boundary is there. But mentally, we are okay. We are the human being. And we are the humanism, we believe the humanism. We believe unity in diversity. We believe the development. We believe the poorest of the poor people must gain empowerment. It's too high in Bengal. From student to youth to women, even all caste, all creed, all community, all people from different parts of the country, we cover the social security, like free education, the free health care, the free, the free smartphone, the free cycles, the free food, means ration. Whatever they take the food from the dukan shops. Even now we are at your doorsteps like this, we have started all the doorsteps program. So if you have something, if you have any problem, you come and complain, you come and ask the grievances. If you want to do something, you ask out. Our officers are also present there, they sort it out. It's one of the unique program. Kanyasri, the girl child, how we empowered. Earlier, before 18 years, everybody, their family was so worried that how do we manage our marry for the girl child and all this. But now, we empowered them from school to college to university to everywhere. Even we give smart card also for higher education. There is no differences between Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, whatever you say, the caste is even. Bengal is all in all. Because we have got lessons from Rabindranath Tagore, Gandhiji, Netaji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Matangini Hajra, Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Birsa Munda, from every year were the great son of this soil. And that's why our intention is to see that people are happy. Our intention to see industry is happy. Our intention is to see farmers are happy. Our intention is to see the women empowerment and health, free health card, the family. We identified the family women member. We hand over to them so that they can spend for their family. Even we give the pocket money to the women also. We give the old age pension also. If any sad story, if anybody died, then also for cremation, we give the money. So that poor are very safe. I always remember the word my Kavi Guru, Rabindranath Tagore, that give me the strength never to disown the poor or to bend my knees before I soul and might. We believe where the mind is without fear and is love, it is held high. I can tell you that we have already signed the football, but you will be happy to know that Bengal is a game changer. What for, even if you see the economic situation, though my Chief Secretary Alapon and everybody has mentioned this, my industrial friends also. West Bengal, India's leading state in the manufacturing and export of these of all products. Bengal occupies a central role in the Indian-Spain trade and economic relations also. I can assure you that Bengal is now the economic powerhouse that has many more to offer. Bengal is one of the fastest growing economies in India, grew at 8.41% 22-23 instead of COVID pandemic. Bengal GDP will be more than 200 billion euros in 23-24. Now, what is there? What we say that will connect you. We have the national corridor, which includes Bangladesh, which includes Bhutan, which includes Nepal, which includes Myanmar, which includes even Asia and part of Southeast Asia also. And it is the gateway of northeastern region, also 8 sister states. Bengal, the standard of living is so reasonable. So workers, they enjoy their life with respect. The farmers, we give free insurance. We give every year the thousands of rupees to them to cultivate their lands. Even industrial friends in our BGBS, for industry also, to prepare a synergy meeting at the doorstep of the industry also with Silpo Sathi, which can give you a better look. I think India, the Kolkata, Bengal is a game changer of second world coal belt is coming in Bengal. Yes, we have discovered and we started working. Gas also we discovered, Indian Oil Corporation. We have started so many 100 industrial parks. The land map is there. The land use policy is there. And land strategy is also there. For industry, we have the industrial park. It is earmarked. And it is already there. 100 parks is already there. Industrial parks. And can you imagine 900 MSME sector we have already started, where 1.5 billion people are working. One leader industry, 5 million people are working. And all the people from outside, they are coming to us. And again, we are doing 3 economic corridor. We have the airport, we have the helicopter services, 26 helicopter station is also there. We have the train connection in everywhere. Road connection is everywhere. Sea port connection is also there. And Bengal is the glory of heritage, traditional tourism. Our Durga Puja have got the intangible UNESCO heritage, from where more than billion of rupees we have the come when Xmas Day also comes. Because I love it. Every religion we respect, and I feel this is my religion. Religion is for all. It may be some people, individual believe one religion, but festival is for all. So all the festival, we present all the festival. So I told you that we have the 3 corridor, economic corridor, again we are starting. One is from Dankuni to Holdia, that is the industrial belt. One is Dankuni to Kalyani. and other is Dankuni to Raghunathpur, where already 72,000 crores rupees has been already invested. And we have the Silicon Valley, just like USA, we have created a replica of Silicon Valley, where 200 acres land is being provided so that IT companies, the startup companies, they can come up. The land is ready, business is ready, and you will be knowing that our materials is very good. It is very cheap than any other country, I can tell you, than any other state. So this is the beauty of Bengal. We have the Darjeeling hills, mountains, Kanchenjunga. We have the Royal Bengal tiger, deep forest. We have the deep sea. So many things we have. We have created so many infrastructure, from International Convention Center to International Fair, Business Fair to so many things. So many hotels already built up. All the areas are looking very good. And why I am in Spain? I have seen they are my partner of my Calcutta International Film Festival, what PM organized. And last time they got the first prize. Spain, the selection of the juries, they selected Spain. Why I am so affectionate about Spain? In our Calcutta International Book Fair, you were our joint partner. So this time also, through Ambassador, I can appeal you, be the joint partner of our BGBS program, the Biswa Bengal Global Conference. There you will see this time we will focus the MSME. Big business, of course, it's there, but MSME, 100 million of people. I have seen your materials here. It's so good, so cute, so lovely. Our state population is very high and land is less. But instead of that, we give full social security to them. Even all the states now, they follow Bengal. Why? Because we lead the country. And you know, Rabindranath Tagore's so many poetry is being translated by your Spain poet. That's why our humble request will be you. It's a huge location advantage. We have all the policy for business policy. Now, 5 game changer. The cost of operation out of so many scientists, 40 from Bengal. So our talent is too much. They can do A to Z. In every sector you can find out the talent. Labor also very cheap. 24/7 the power is available. Excellent international and last mile connectivity. The policy of strikes has been totally stopped. We don't allow. There is no mandates lost in our time. Earlier it was and West Bengal has become a home to top international and national companies from a wide range of sectors. We are leaders of iron and steel, tea, leather, jute, FMMG, metals, minerals, cement, textiles, and apparel and logistics, chemicals, rubber, gems, jewelry, IT, and wagon factory, this coach factory, the wheel factory, the railway manufacturing factory, the ship manufacturing factories. It is in everywhere. So I'm very happy for that to tell you that there is a manufacturing revolution underway in Bengal. When you are the partner of our book fair and the International Film Festival, so you were also earlier also the partner of us. So many countries, more than 46 countries will participate there. And also we are the India's largest food producer and second largest vegetable producer. You are a global leader in food processing. Come and invest in Bengal. Different type of fruits you can see. How the agro-based industry is going. Tourism is another area. UNESCO, this year they declared the international tourism destination in Bengal. So we have UNESCO heritage for Durga Puja festival. It is coming on 20th October. And also after that, this year has been announced as a UNESCO heritage destination, Bengal. So I think that if you come, if you see, it is a best destination of the culture, education, heritage, and our beauty is we keep contact, people to people contact. That is much required. We want to explore greater synergies between Spain and West Bengal. So our 7th edition of our BGBS will commence from 21st of November. 21st actually we will meet together, and 22nd and 23rd is our international convention. So please invest, please do come. Bengal means business, Bengal means hospitality, Bengal means everything, whatever the mankind requires. And Bengal will be one day a game changer for the country and for the world also. So many countries now serving Bengal that it is the industrial destination. And it will be industry. You know how many industries, not only industry, the education there is a revolution. In our time within 11 years, we set up new 44 universities. So many colleges, so many schools, so many languages. Multi-super hospitals, total free treatment. Not a single rupees or not a single euro you have to spend for healthcare. From heart operation to liver plantation to kidney transplantation, everything is free. Because we think that free for all social security is our mental satisfaction. When people love, I love. When you love, I love. When you are affectionate, my heart always touch your feet. And when you give us the hospitality, I bow down my head and I all appeal to you that please, anything you can do, please do come. And our industrialists are also doing business in Spain. I will request them to come more and more. Nowadays, the game changer is the joint venture. Your industrial friends and my industrial friends. So many countries they are working. This Mehul Mahenka is sitting here. He is a chamber of the Indian Chamber of Commerce organizing this function. Do you know how many he is having the industry in throughout the world? Where not? Even Mittali came, how he is doing in Spain. Umesh is the consulate of Switzerland, and also he is a big wagon maker and the wheel maker and the metro coaches and the other coaches, the speed coaches, railway, they are doing. Horse Neutia, he is a man of art. He has set up so many, even in the tea gardens. 15% lands we provide in the hill area to the industry, because they can set up some hotels, some good business, some commercial purpose they can utilize. So that also we are doing. We have self-help groups about 1 million. The women, they are working for everything. So I don't want to say into in details, because you know better than me. I'm just a learner. I'm just learning from you something. That's why I came to Spain, to reciprocate. When you go to my state for International Film Festival, when you go to my state for International Book Fair, don't you think it is my duty to give my humble regards to all of you and all of my friends and all of your family and all Spain people? I'm really happy that I can, just before 2 months ago I told them, International Book Fair, that yes, you came, I will also go to your country. And you cannot believe that 5 years I was not allowed to visit. But now, after 5 years, I just came to abroad and I started from Spain, and I think it will be our big gain. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Madam Chief Minister, for the wonderful speech. Now, vote of thanks will be proposed by Mr. Mehul Mohanka, President, Indian Chamber of Commerce.
Honorable Chief Minister, Ms. Banerjee, His Excellency, Mr. Patnaik, Mr. Dwivedi, Chief Secretary, Government of West Bengal, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. We are living in times that press on the need to focus on growth that is sustainable, kinder to our ecology, and at the same time remains inclusive. This necessitates a continuous process of reviewing and evolving to stay responsive and yet relevant. We are here today at a platform like this to co-opt such demands and strategize effectively in a manner that may encourage and promote a symbolic synergy between Bengal and Spain. Under the leadership of our Chief Minister, Ms. Banerjee, West Bengal has grown to become one of the most investment-friendly states in the country. The presence of an ambient business environment complemented by a stable law and order situation makes it one of the most favored business destinations. While one of the most difficult tasks of speaking after Madam Chief Minister is that her passion and her enthusiasm with which she talks about Bengal is almost virtually impossible to replicate. But I would just like to make an additional point to what our Chief Minister said about MSMEs in Bengal. As we all know, MSMEs are the backbone of industrial growth, and Bengal, like Spain, provides an exceptionally strong ecosystem for SMEs to thrive in. I'd just like to give you an example of my company that I represent, called Tega Industries. When we started out, we were an MSME, a small company based out of an industrial town called Kalyani, which is in the north of Calcutta. And today, over the last 3 decades, we've grown to become a global powerhouse, second largest in the world in the products that we manufacture, with presence in over 8 countries, customers in over 96 countries today. So this is just an example of what the ecosystem in Bengal provides to companies who are small in size and can scale up. And as Madam stressed on the availability of skilled manpower, the infrastructure, that the state provides is all a fuel to transcend this growth. Bengal today is poised to take a great leap forward towards the direction of bigger and better development. It is growing as a lucrative business destination, and I'm sure that exercises like this between your country and our state affords us a medium to share possibilities and support initiatives to make growth among the communities viable, reliable, and profitable. On behalf of the Indian Chamber of Commerce, I would like to thank the esteemed dignitaries on the dais, members of the Bengal Business Delegation, the Indian Embassy, WBIDC, and the media for your presence here today. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly
আজ তক বাংলা, দেশের ভরসা এখন বাংলার ভরসা।